Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 3 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, and follow me in this long adventure dedicated to this anime. Okay, last time we understood more about the past of these two brothers. Let's see what's going to happen now. Can't wait to watch it. Are you ready? It's time to watch it together. Yes, you got it wrong. Ooh. That was easy. Ah. Oh, they are famous. No. Yes. Oh. Oh. Yeah, but isn't he using alchemy too? Ah, the ring. Ooh. What? Oh, no, it's another type of resurrection. It's something different. Mm. Hmm. I think Edward could be liked by Nietzsche. If you follow philosophy, you know what I mean. Wow. He also knows him. Yeah. No, the other one. Ah. Oh. Mm. Oh. Yeah, that was fast. Oh. Oh. That's honest. Ah, come on. Oh. Eh? Rosa, wake up. No way. Ah, okay. No. No, no, no. I can't believe this. Rose? Oh! You... Oh, no way. It will not be possible. No, the alchemist is the other way. No. No, you don't have to do it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if he will do it. Oh, again, poor all the times like that. Wow, but what is that really the philosopher's stone? Oh yeah, baby. Oh! Oh no. Ah. Oh! Ah yes, you're right. The arm too. Ooh. Good job, Edward. Ooh. Mhm. Oh. Oh man, no way. No. Oh, that's good. Oh. It's better if you're Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the sacrifice is always. Oh no, I hope not. Ah, the burden. Yeah. Open your eyes. Yeah, you underlined it. You're a stupid follower. Yeah. Oh, that was great. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. From the beginning, yes. Be prepared. Oh. No, you're not. Oh. See? You're not invincible. Oh. Eh. I don't think so. Maybe that was not. Maybe that was not the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. Mm. Don't touch her, his mom. Yeah. See, when you're brainwashed, that's the result. Uh, exactly, that's the final answer. Yes. Yes. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah. Ah! Huh? Oh, yeah. She's from episode 1. Oh! Otosan? Oh. Another great episode, let me tell you this. There are so many subjects here involved. First of all, talking about Edward and the fact that he's saying to Rose, look, you are praising God and you're believing in some things that will never happen because you are blind in this moment of your life. Try to wake up and face reality as it is. That priest is tricking you, and the way he is tricking you is because he's brainwashing you by believing that he has a superpower connected to God, and if you follow him, you can revive people. But that's not about to happen because I had another experience, another direct experience that made me understand that what I did was wrong and it was impossible to do. This is a little bit controversial as a subject because we are talking about religion. Many people believe and other people decide not to believe in God. Let's say that it's really hard to know the truth. I mean, we don't know if God exists or God doesn't exist. But definitely, there are many people in the world, even in real life, who believe in God. And every time you try to tell them your opinion, if you don't believe in God, of course, they don't understand you because they believe. So it's really hard to change people's mind because it's nice that all people can have the chance to believe in what they want. But here, Edward is honest because he had an experience by using alchemy, by using science, as he said. And if with the science it's impossible to revive people, how is it possible thanks to God? This is his opinion. Let's say that his idea and his beliefs are more logical than believing in God, because if you believe in God, you believe by not seeing something. You believe in something that doesn't have a clear evidence to you. You still believe it no matter what. If you believe in science, you can find some evidences. And if you try those evidences and you see that something is not going to work, that's it. It's not going to work, even if you try more. It was really interesting to see these two different opinions and sharing the thoughts in that dialogue, because we see that Rose, no matter what, she's still believing in what she's doing. And at the same time, Edward is still believing on what he's doing. So both of them, they are quite convinced of what they are doing and they don't want to change opinions. The fact that here another great subject is brainwashing people. We saw this in many other anime. One for all, Shingeki no Kyojin, because I'm following it now. And also in that case, in season 4, you see how many people are brainwashed to think something else. And it's really difficult for these people to change their minds because they were always used to these thoughts. They have always been educated like this. So in a certain way, it's so difficult to let these people change by giving them sometimes even pure evidences in front of their eyes. And this is what's happening here in this episode. At the end of the day, when the Rose is discovering that this philosopher's stone is a fake one, everything, her own life, all the things that she did until now were meaningless. She felt as if her life was meaningless. And it's happening to people who have always believed one thing, and when they have the evidence in front of their eyes, they can't recognize it, they can't accept it. Otherwise, their entire life would have been meaningless. Sometimes it's really hard to accept the truth because even if we have it in front of our eyes, we still believe what we have always learned or what we have always heard before. And it's really hard at a certain point to start believing something else. I can understand the Rose's point of view. She was basically believing in something that was fake, starting from the priest, starting from the stone, etc., etc., etc. It's obvious that she's going to have that type of reaction. She dedicated her entire life to this project to revive her dearest people. Once she understands that everything is fake, it's like the world crashing down. I mean, it's like as if the world is falling down on her, and that's quite understandable. But at the same time, the suggestion, the message this anime is giving you is that you have all the rights to believe in certain things, but you still have to put question marks. You still have to ask yourself questions before being sure of what you say. Otherwise, if you discover that everything you have always thought was fake, then you have the same reaction of Rose. It's like as if you have lost lots of years for nothing. There has to be always a point in which you put question marks. In everything you see, in everything you hear, in everything you watch, just put question marks or just ask yourself questions. Life is an entire mystery and we are not sure. Our existence somehow is so tiny compared to the rest of the universe. We are not so powerful, or we shouldn't put ourselves in the position of God. And what Edward said is correct. I tried to be as God, but the result was that I made a mistake because I can't compare myself to God, and I elevated myself too much, I risked too much, and the answer or the final result was to lose an arm, to lose a leg, to lose my brother's body, to lose my brother somehow, just because I had this idea that I could do everything to bring my mother back, just because I thought that I had this power, that I was so amazingly talented, that I could do everything I wanted. No, that's not the solution. That's not the case. Yeah, during the reaction video, I told you that Nietzsche should love this type of anime. Nietzsche is a really famous philosopher. Nietzsche saw the man as God. I mean, he called this the death of God because man, in his opinion, was the most important thing. And all men can become God. When Nietzsche published his theories and his philosophical thoughts, he thought that God was no more important. It was not the center of everything. But on the contrary, man should have been considered as the center of everything. And that means that man could have become as God. But here, if you make that mistake, if you think you're almighty and if you think that everything you do is possible, or if you touch something that's turning into gold, let's say with other words, there's the risk you're wrong. And there's the risk you're making a mistake. And once that mistake is done, there's no turning back. There's no way to go back. And that's what's happening with all. But the difference is that now if they are searching to this philosopher's stone, they have a chance to bring all back as before. Another thing I really liked was the dialogue, the ending dialogue between Rose and Edward. Because once you're not blind anymore and you see reality as it is, you're afraid to start something new because you don't know where to start from. All of your life was based on doing what you were doing. And right now that everything is finished, where should I start from? What should I do now? Where should I go? All my life is meaningless. I have to start from zero. Is that easy? No, it's not. But Edward is right because he's saying, look, you have 2 legs. You're healthy. You have all the future in front of you. You don't have regrets. You didn't make the mistake I made. You don't feel guilty probably as much as I do. You have a clear future in front of us. So why are you complaining? Look at me. I made a huge mistake. I don't have my mother anymore. I have half of my brother, let's say, and I have to repay for my mistakes. I have a harder life than you. So why are you complaining? Yes, many people, even in real life, they are complaining for nothing. I mean, they are complaining about things that can be solved easily, or they don't appreciate what they have. And this is really sad, let me tell you, because many people should appreciate more. We should appreciate life more, and we should understand that we can restart our life anytime we want. It's just depending on our decision. And that was great. I totally agree with Edward right now. Rose was always following other people in order to do what she wanted or in order to follow what she had to do. But right now, the good thing and the thing she should do is to start living her life by herself, by choosing herself what to do. And this is a great message. You should follow this anime for all these messages. I can tell you that even here there is this subject of a sacrifice. Edward is sacrificing his brother for his personal desire. That means to see his mother once again. Okay, even all wanted to see his mother back again. But let's say that it's part of Edward's burden to face this mistake he made more than all somehow. It's really harder to sacrifice yourself most of the times because there is this risk and you have to be brave enough to follow it, to go on, to not stop following that goal. In fact, Edward said it at the end. Keep going on, keep going forward, no matter what. And this reminds me of the Shingeki no Kyojin, the policy of the Shingeki no Kyojin somehow. Okay guys, so for this video that is it. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned because next Wednesday I'm coming back with episode 4 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Keep going on subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. Click on the notification bell. Bye bye guys. See you in the next video.